Mathematics 2, Chapter Integration. Tutorial question 52. Graph the equation and find the relevant intersection point. Then find the area bounded by the curve. Compute your answer to 3 decimal place. Let's try to do A together. So you have one of the parabola, which is we denoted as y1, 3 minus 2x squared. And you also have the second parabola, which is 2x squared minus 4x. Now, how to sketch the parabola? You need 4 important points. The first one, you need to know the shape. That is the first point. Look at into your A value. Your A value in the case of here is -2. Hence, you will have an N shape. Second, you should know your y-intercept. What will be your y-intercept? The C value, which is 3. Next one, axis of symmetry. Now, axis of symmetry, you don't have to do completing the square. You use a shortcut, -b/2a. In the case of here, your b is 0. Hence, axis of symmetry happen at x equals to 0. But what happened to your y when your x equals to 0? Correct. It's going to be equivalent to 3. You substitute 0 inside the x. 3 minus 0 is 3 itself. Last but not least, you should know the roots of your equation. In the case of here, the roots, when you solve 3 minus 2x squared equals to 0, you will obtain plus minus square root of 3/2, which is 1.2 something plus minus. Now, let's look into the second parabola. As usual, start by identifying the shape. In the case of here, it's going to be a +2 for your A coefficient. Hence, it's going to be U shape. Y-intercept for the case of here is equals to 0 because you do not have a C value. The third one, axis of symmetry. Now, axis of symmetry is equivalent to -b. What is b here? Yes, it's going to be -4. Divided by 2, what is your A here? Yes, +2. Hence, you will got x equals to 1. Now, when x equals to 1, what will be your y value? 2 times 1 minus 4 times 1. Yes, you got y equals to -2. Last but not least, the roots of your quadratic equation. In the case of here, it will be 0 and 2. Since you have all the given information, you can actually plot the graph accordingly. Let's try to sketch one by one. First of all, you know your first parabola having an N shape, intersect at y equals to 3. Let's denote this location as 3. And axis of symmetry happen at 0, 3 as well. Now, what happened to your roots? Your roots, which is the curve intersect at x-axis at -3/2, which is slightly here, and +3/2 will be slightly here. Now, let's draw and connect the point for the first parabola. Now, you have sketched the first graph. Let's try to sketch the second graph. Now, U shape. Y-intercept is at origin, y equals to 0. Turning point happen when x equals to 1, y equals to -2. Now, this is set 3/2. Set 3/2 is 1.22. So 1 will be slightly below here. And -2, let's denote it here. So this is going to be the coordinate of 1, -2. How about the x-intercept? Yes, it happened at 0 as well as at 2. Now you get already what will be the given graph of parabola. Let's use the second color. Your turning point will happen here, and yes, it will cross at x equals to 2. Since my scale is not really accurate, let me change slightly. The value of +2 will be here. Yes, now it looks much better. Now you notice or not, we have done the sketching of your y1 and y2. Let's look into the area bounded by these two curves. See or not? Yes, the area bounded by these two curves happen at the red color region. Now, how to find the area of the shaded region? Now, let's erase the previous working step. We need to find the area of the shaded region. All of you know the area of the shaded region is equivalent to the limit A to B, upper curve minus lower curve. Now, what is the limit? Yes, it will be the point of intersection. If you notice the red coordinate that I have put in the graph, this is going to be your lower limit. This will be your upper limit. Now, first of all, you need to find the point of intersection between the two curves, which is y1 equals to y2. So y1 is 3 minus 2x squared, y2 is 2x squared minus 4x. Now, move everything into one side. You will have 4x squared minus 4x minus 3 equivalents to 0. Solve this equation. You got x equals to negative 0.5 and 1.5. Yes, this is going to be the negative 0.5 value, and this is going to be 1.5 value. Correct. Now we can evaluate our area, which is the integration from negative 0.5, 1.5. Now, what will be the upper curve? The upper curve will be the blue color. Yes, the blue color region imply your y1 just now, which is 3 minus 2x squared. So upper curve minus with lower curve. Lower curve will be your orange curve, which is the orange curve imply for the y2, 2x squared minus 4x. Correct. Now simplify the following expression before you integrate. Now you will obtain, start with x squared first, negative 2x squared minus 2x squared become negative 4x squared. Now next one, minus 4x become positive 4x, and the constant left with only plus 3. Now it's already simplified. Integrate 1 by 1, you got 4x cubed over 3 plus 4x squared over 2 plus 3x. Don't forget to put in the limit from negative 0.5 to 1.5. Please evaluate accordingly. Substitute the upper limit first and minus with the substitution of the lower limit. At the end of the day, you will got the solution as 16 over 3, or you can say 5.333 units. Since they ask you to compute answer to 3 decimal place, make sure your final answer will be in 3 decimal place. Now try to do B by yourself. Start to sketch and see the area bounded by these two straight line. That's all.